Technology looms large during this pandemic, and Salesforce is a cloud-based customer service tool which our governor, Gina Raimondo, suggested that CEO Mark Benioff reconfigure as a tracing tool. Listen.
One of those clients that was really impactful for us was the state of Rhode Island. And their governor is incredible. And she had the vision that she needed to couple contact tracing with her testing. And that really gave us the vision that every organization is going to need to be able to deploy information technology like contact tracing to mitigate the spread of the virus as we enter phase 2, which is what we're getting ready to do now, getting ready to get back to work safely.
Take us beyond this privacy public health trade-off. Cameras are everywhere. Our phones are constantly emitting. Is the genie out of the bottle?
If you want to see something right now, take what you just said. Let me go to this instrument panel, and it will say, well, this is wonderful. Because after all, what better way to take my health concerns, monitoring my safety, merge them, subsume them under the rubric of social media or Amazon Prime, and this is wonderful. Another group would say, are you out of your mind? Contact tracing? I know folks who have, I might be one of them, who have completely eschewed the notion of Uber in New York City because Uber basically is now kind of a wholly owned subsidiary of the CDC, where you have to sell your soul to these people that provide blood and urine samples. So again, the genie is out of the bottle. But what about this one? How about if somebody were to say to you, Mr. Cook, do you mind if we take your phone and provide you with the opportunity of coming in, of knowing with whom you are speaking, so that if, for example, this person who comes within the perimeter and the radius of your app, if they've tested positive, like these poor people walking down the streets right now. By the way, this is live right now from outside the office of Genie Raimondo. Anyway, but if we could take these people, would you like to know who these folks are? And you would say, that's wonderful. Thank you. Holy George Orwell, Batman. Other people would say, are you crazy? So it depends, again, on what island do you live? What is your frame of reference? You have no, by the way, operating systems, and I hold my mouse up for no particular reason, but operating systems are now contact tracing and slipping in new versions where you may not necessarily opt in or opt out. And if you haven't lived, have you known somebody who came back from, let's say, a Greyhound or just an airline travel, and they get this funny text? Would you check in with us? How did they know? I never told them. Let me tell you something. Eric Blair, George Orwell could not believe what we are living in now. And by the way, Holland, not so much that, how many people not only applaud it, but demand it.
When Jeff Bezos was interviewed by 60 Minutes, just as Amazon was getting big, he said his goal was to build something where when you signed on, you saw something that you've been wanting all your life, and you didn't even know it. So we may be slowly turning into the kind of big brother state that China has, but frankly, I love that big, long register tape I get at CVS with all the coupons because they know what I want. And if you haven't, if you have any questions about contact tracing, by the way, Scotch tape to CVS receipts end to end.
You know why, Holland?
Go ahead, Lionel. We got 30 seconds. Milk it.
You are a freak, and that's why I love you. Your show could be called I Hate This Newfangled Blank. And I'm with you sometimes. By God, I like the phonograph. And you know what? Listen to what I'm saying. One day there's going to be an amusement park called Holland's World. And you're going to be able to go back to the 50s, and people will love it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be first in line because I'm with you, buddy.